Okay.
Yes.
What's happening in Iran today? And it changes every day. And we don't seem to have a
Hmm.
cohesive, clear message, unlike W, right? Who
Yep.
was, they all lied through their teeth, but they did have a very clear, cohesive message
They
around
got their
the
story straight.
justification.
Yeah.
Right. Right
Hmm.
now, every day that goes by is something new. I think just today, Trump, was holding a presser and said that he got a big, beautiful gift from Iran. No context,
Mm.
didn't tell us what it
Yeah.
was, who gave it to him. I haven't even heard him mention a specific name in terms of who they are negotiating
Hmm.
with in Iran.
Hmm.
So, Phil, what is your opinion based on what seems to be absolute chaos?
My opinion is Trump walked into this war um, with immense arrogance and no plan to speak of.
Hmm.
I think part of it is he's losing a step. Like, I mean, I'm no fan of Trump, but I don't disagree with no more forever wars in the Middle East. That was probably a wise thing.
Yeah, I think we all
And
agree with that.
yeah, like,
But it's
and
out the
he,
window now.
it's out the window. Exactly. I think he is losing a step. And I think he was easily led into this because he's a demented old man.
Yeah.
And I almost think that the lack of a plan, the lack of an actual plan, is evidence that he was led into this, because if there had been more deliberation and more discussion I'm talking internally in the White House and in
Sure.
the foreign policy establishment, and if Trump had actually focused a little bit, he might have said this is a dumb idea and not done it.
And so the consensus seems to be, Phil, that he was led into this by Israel and
Yeah.
more directly by Benjamin
Yeah.
Netanyahu.
No, and I believe that.
Yeah,
You know,
I do as well.
I will stop a little bit short of saying it's the Israelis doing,
Sure.
because we decided.
Yep.
And there are lots of pressure groups in the United States and in the world that are always seeking to curry favor with the US administration. We did it,
Yeah,
you
we
know.
did it. We did it. And I'm a little bit of a armchair Trump whisperer.
Hmm.
I just had I seem to I have had enough narcissists in my life that I can read him pretty well.
Hmm.
Um, he, to me, he's desperate for an exit ramp. He is
Yeah,
desperate for an off ramp.
I
I think
completely
he
agree.
has quickly realized he has bitten off way more than he can
Hmm.
chew. Um, Polling around what's
Yeah.
happening in Iran, very low, except for within his base, which will support him doing anything,
Oh God,
including
can I
apparently
interrupt
shooting
you?
someone on Fifth Avenue, right?
Yeah. Can I
Doesn't
interrupt you
matter.
just for a sec?
Sure.
I completely agree. Um, I especially agree that he wants an off ramp.
Mm.
And what he's discovering to his chagrin is that it's not entirely up to him.
Not anymore, right?
Not anymore.
Yeah.
Not anymore.
You've
I think
poked
the
the
Iranians
bear.
have realized they have a little bit of leverage over him, so they're going to extract some concessions before they let him off the hook.